a new question here. Now the diagram shows side x, a square with side x centimeter and a circle with side y centimeters. Now write down the expression for perimeter of the square and perimeter of the circle. These kind of questions come in application of derivatives in IB, HL paper, most likely in paper 1. And first part, find the perimeter of the square. So perimeter of the square can be given as x plus this will also be x and this will also be x. So 4 times x. Now perimeter of the circle. This is the A part of the question, first part, and this is the second bit of the question. Now the perimeter of the circle is nothing but circumference, which is your 2 into pi into y. Now B part of the same question. Find now two shapes are made out of a piece of wire of total length 8 centimeters. If you have a total wire of 8 centimeters, some part of this is used to make a square and some part of it is used to make a circle. So total together is 8. So can I use this information? So the perimeter of the square, which is your 4x, plus the perimeter of the circle, which happens to be your 2 pi into y, should become total 8. That is what is given here, the total length of 8 centimeters. Now next part of the question, find an expression of x in terms of y. X in terms of y. So we'll take x the subject, we'll make x as the subject. So 8 minus 2 into pi into y. Now x equals 8 minus 2 into pi into y, whole thing divided by 4. Now simplify this, you end up getting 8 by 4 minus 2 pi y divided by 4 by separating the numerator. So this is 2 and this happens to be this. So we end up getting 2 minus pi into y, whole thing divided by 2. Let it be like this. Now third part, show that the total area of the two shapes is given by this. So now let's find the total area of two shapes. Now area of circle is pi into x square. Sorry, pi into y square, because the radius of the circle is y. So pi into y square plus area of the square would be x the whole square. Now x happens to be this. Take that and use it. So area is equal to plus 2 minus pi y by 2 the whole square. Let's simplify this. So we end up getting pi y square plus expansion of this would be 2 square, which is 4, plus pi square y square divided by 4 plus, not plus, minus 2 times 2 into pi into y, whole thing divided by 2. One of them will get cancelled. So now let's simplify this. So using these two, we can take out y square common. We have pi plus pi square by 4 plus 4 minus 2 into pi into y. Is that what we wanted there? Pretty much closer to what we wanted there. Yes, these are almost the same thing. You can simplify this and make it in this form. Now if you want, you can take out pi common. Y square into pi also can be taken common, and if you simplify as LCM, you will have 4 plus 1 pi and 4 outside plus 4 minus 2 pi into y. That is the expression which they wanted. Is the expression they wanted. Now last part is the total area of the two shapes is minimum possible. Minimum possible. What percentage of wire is used for the circle? Okay. Now whenever there is a question of minimum or maximum, think of differentiation. So let us differentiate this A with respect to y. Now dA by dy. Now apart from y square, everything else is, apart from y terms, everything else is constant here. Now This all these terms are constant here, so we'll keep them as they are. So pi by 4, 4 plus pi, and the differentiation of y square happens to be 2y, plus the differentiation of 4 is 0, minus 2 into pi, and differentiation of y is 1. So we end up getting this. Now whenever there is a question of maxima or minima, equate dy by dx to 0, or the derivative to equate the derivative to 0, so that you get a maximum or a minimum point. So let us see whether we get a maximum point or a minimum point. Equate this to 0. So pi by 4, 4 plus pi into 2y minus 2 pi. So let's take this 2 pi on the other side. We have 2 pi is equal to pi by 4 into 4 plus pi into 2y. So take one step by step all the terms. So now uh, here 1 2 can be cancelled. This 2 will go on this side, it will become 4 pi, and this pi will come on the side, so divided by pi is equal to 4 plus pi times y. So cancel this pi and pi. Now this can come in the denominator as 4 divided by 4 plus pi, so which is your y. Now this is one coordinate of y when it is 4 divided by 4 plus 5. Whether this point we got, which is maximum or minimum, we will get by finding out the second derivative of this expression. Second derivative of this expression. If you do second derivative of this expression, we get a maximum or a minimum point. So let's do the second derivative of this point. So I'll do it here. So d square y, d square a divided by dy square equals, this whole thing is constant, so keep that as it is, pi by 4 into 4 plus pi times 2, and derivative of y is 1, plus derivative of 0, ignore it, derivative of 2 pi is a constant, so derivative of 2 pi is 0. So you end up getting pi by 4, 4 plus pi into times 2. So all this is a number, all of this is a constant, and it is a positive value. So please do remember, whenever the second derivative is positive, the point is minimum. If the second derivative is negative, the point is maximum. Now the point which you have got is minimum. So for y to be, when y is this, the total point is minimum. Now use that in the perimeter equation. See the question. The total area of the two shapes is minimum. What is the percentage of wire? Use it for circle. Now circle perimeter is 2 pi y, right? So let's use that here. Circle was, perimeter of the circle was 2 into pi into y. So now y value is this, so 2 into pi into 4 divided by 4 plus pi. So this happens to be 8 pi divided by 4 plus pi. So this is the perimeter, percentage of the perimeter, for which we are going to get the minimum value, minimum area. So to get percentage, so area of this whole thing divided by the total area. So total area of both of them together. So total perimeter, what was the expression for total perimeter? 8. Total was 8 times 100. So now this and this can be cancelled. So we can use calculator here. So 8 divided by, sorry, there is no 8 here, pi divided by 4 plus pi times 100, which ends up getting 43.99. So 43.99 percentage is the answer.